Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope this video find everyone doing well and in good fall spirit. Excited about all this peaceful, mind regulating things, festivals and just all the activity that you can do in the fall that you don't get to do during the summer months. So guys, let me tell you what I'm going to be sharing with you this morning. It is a subscriber request. I had several ones that asked me to show them how I do when I went to the produce stand. How do I do my boiled peanuts? So green boiled peanuts. So this is what I would be doing with you guys this morning, because I already did the one that I had got from the farmers, from the produce market. But I forgot to show it to you. But I knew this time of year the peanuts would be plentiful. So guys, this is the peanuts that I have right here. And it's approximately about 4 pounds of them. And they are green boiled peanuts. Fresh out the ground. Been rinsed, but let me do one for you. Pop one open, show you how it look on the inside. It's hard kind of do it when they when they haven't been boiled. It can get a little hard to get them out the shell because they're they're green. Now this is what you consider. Can you see this?
Hold it down.
Now this is what you consider to be a real good field out peanut, and this is yum yum. For the ones of us in the South, and I don't know if you guys up north have the green boiled peanuts. You should be able to find them in a can. They have them in cans at a lot of grocery stores, and they're just if you do them right, they're just as good. But guys, let me tell you what I will be doing with this, and then I'm gonna go off and I'm gonna show you how I wash them up, and then how I put them on and season them. You're going to need some kosher salt. I'm going to start out with a, what did I do with that salt? I'm going to start out with a third a cup of kosher salt and a third a cup of sugar. And then I have some cayenne pepper here. I'm going to probably start out with a teaspoon. And I got some Cajun season here. And it is not very much in here. That's really, I'm kind of adding that there cayenne pepper to it. Because I usually put maybe about a third or half a cup in there more. You got to play this by ear, guys, and by taste. You got to taste your peanuts when once they get to a certain point in the doneness and stuff. You got to taste it for your salt level. Normally, I never put any more sugar in there. That's something I can do, because you season these peanuts according to how you know how to season. Don't make no big deal out of this, guy. Because long years ago, all we put in ours was like salt. My mama always I got that from my mama, putting a little sugar in there. But we put the salt in there, and that was it. And then the boiling technique. Now I have a big saucepan here with a deep saucepan that's going to hold just about the amount of water that I need for the amount of peanuts that I'm cooking. And then I have a lid. But when I get to that point, guys, because I'm not going to make this a long video if it turn out to be one, so whatever it takes to tell you, to get you to understand. So if you get some peanuts, you want to boil it. If you refer back to my video, you should be able to boil those green peanuts successfully the way I'm telling you. And like I said, I never had to really tell anybody how to do them, so I don't know how the video going to turn out. So guys, what I'm going to do, told you everything we're going to need. Kosher salt, cayenne pepper, and I wish I had some more of this in Cajun season, but that's all right too. I don't want them too hot. And that sugar. Now, if any of you guys out there have boiled peanuts before and you didn't put any sugar in it, that's fine. That's you and this me. This is the way I'm doing it. Because you can eliminate anything that I'm putting in here, or you can add to. I've had people to say they do a lot of different seasoning and stuff to their boiled peanuts. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go off and I'm gonna put this. I'm gonna get these peanuts washed up, and then I just normally put them over in the sink. They are not in the sink because, you know, just for this video purpose. But I usually let them kind of sit 30 minutes, and you know, I'm gonna rinse them off real good. And if any little bad peanuts or whatever is in there, I'm gonna take them out. And sometimes they have a little extra stems left on there. You can pop them off or whatever. But guys, I'll be right back. And when I get the peanuts, showing you how I'm gonna wash them. But I probably have them already, the biggest of them, washed when I come back, and put them in the pot and put the water to them and get them to and season it to them and get them over to the stove and tell you the next step. I'll be right back, guys. Okay, guys, you see I got the sink filled with water, and I'm just washing the peanuts up. I'm just taking some up in my hand and just kind of wash them like this. I got this like a lukewarm water. Then I inspect them and see if it's any. Now look at that one, guys. That one ain't gonna make the cut. Look a little bad. See some of the ones that I have over here. And then sometimes they have these little, I had a stem over here. Sometimes they have these little stems like that on the end from the peanut plant. You take all of that off, guys. And just keep on doing it like this, washing them. I got this in a little Luke water. And Luke had cut the dirt off. They had already been washed, because if you ever see them come out the ground, you'll know that these have been washed a lot. Screens and stuff like that. Okay, guys, let me finish washing them up, and when I get them over in the pot, I'll come back and show you what I do when I put them on. Yeah, that's a pop. I'll put that in there.
Alright.
Okay, guys, back. I got the peanuts rinsed up and in the pot, and I got this here. I try to fill this water level to those first the first notch on this pot. I use that as a guideline because, like I say, this have to boil so long. I'm not sure how long it's gonna take to cook them. I never really timed them, but I'm gonna estimate about 3 hours. I'm going to see if I need to probably add any more water, and you know, just test them and see how they coming along. Okay, this is that sugar that I'm sprinkling in there, guys. Like I said, I may have to add some more salt, but I know I don't never add any more sugar. Okay, this is the kosher salt. And guys, I'm shaking on this, and this just not much at all. And I'm gonna see just how much I got, because I got my Creole seasoning down there. I think I'm gonna have to add some of that, because I usually put at least according to how many peanuts I'm doing. And this amount I usually put about 1/3 of a cup. So I'm gonna put some of this here Creole seasoning in there, guys. I should have just kept it in there and filled it up to that point, but that's all right too. I'm just gonna put just about, I would estimate that to be about 1/4 cup. Now that got a little kick to it. Now you don't want to get too much stuff over here, simply because I'm gonna show you in this process. What kind of spoon is this I got? Let me see. I'm just gonna pour something in there. I thought this was a teaspoon, but it just won't fit in there. I'm gonna put about a teaspoon in a. No, you ain't going in there. I'm gonna add a little bit more of that red pepper if I don't have the spiciness to it that I want. And then I'm just gonna stir this up. Once it go into boiling, and probably before I cut it off, I'm gonna come over and give it another stir. Cause let me tell you this, guys. I don't think I'm gonna forget, but in case I forget, when I get to testing these peanuts and see that they're done, when I determine that they are done, because you don't want to overcook them, get them too mushy and stuff. I'll show you that during the process. I'm going to cut them off, and then I'm going to just let them sit over in this water. I call it a brine. And that's where your salt is going to get into your peanuts like that. Letting them sit in the water. And I'll be testing them along the way to determine how long I let them sit in that water with the hull or shell or whatever soaking up the saltness. So the peanut can have the saltness in there. That's one step you're going to have to do, guys. Make sure you understand that. Let them soak in this water after you finish cooking them. After they done got done, just letting them soak in the your little seasoning cooking solution of brine until you determine that they done soaked up enough of that salt. And that's probably when I'll be coming back to you to show you this process of these peanuts. Because then I'll just take them and pour them out of this water, and I'll put them in either a Ziploc bag or a bowl. I have them in a bowl when I come back. And then I keep them in the refrigerator. You need to keep them in the refrigerator, guys, because they can sour. But the longer you keep them in the refrigerator, that's determine how long they will last after you cook them. Either you can freeze them, because you can freeze these. You can put these in the freezer, and they was only 98 cents a pound when I went to the grocery. But I didn't get any extra. I just got enough to do a video with it, do a demonstration for the ones that had asked me to, simply because I don't have any room in my freezer to do in it. And I had already did a gallon. Well, it's probably, I did maybe about four pounds for Brittany earlier when I had gotten some. That's when I wish I had did the video, but I had forgot. So what I will do is let this come to a boil, and when this come to a boil, I'm going to, do you see the dish rag over there? There's salt all over the eye. Hold on just a minute, guys. Huh?
It's over there.
Where?
I got it. Here you go.
Okay. Some of this off my burner. I will, yeah, once it comes to a good old boil and stuff, I'm going to turn it down to like a medium boil, a medium low boil. Because like I told you, these things got to cook a minute. And I know you're going to have to go back in. I'm going to have to go back in and add water to it like I normally do. But I will be putting the lid on it and let them cook. You just go on about your business and do whatever else you got to do for probably the next 3 hours or better. And when they are ready and when they finish, because I think I done told you all I need to tell you about how you can cook these green boiled peanuts. It's like I say, it's not no big deal. As long as you're armed with that knowledge, hey, you can do it, guys. It's no big deal. And they, like I say, for it's the seasoning, I can't even remember some of the ways that I have had them seasoned. Cause it's probably still going on. It's a peanut festival. This is the week of the peanut festival. We don't go to the peanut festival, guys, like we used to. And I had planned on going to one, and I probably will before I, during my duration of doing videos and stuff. I probably will take you guys down to the peanut festival. But the reason I didn't bother with taking you down there now is because with all this stuff going on now, is just with the C word. It's just like things is just not like it used to be, and I wanted you to get the full effect of it. So, cause like I took you to that there jamboree, that Clayback jamboree, and it really wasn't nothing, but it was what it was. But if it wasn't what the country's going through now, it'd have been a real nice experience, because I could have showed you guys a lot of the talent and stuff that's in this area with the arts and crafts, the different cooking and stuff like that, and probably would have showed you some people do quilts and stuff down this area. I know you guys I know you probably need them up in the north, cold as it get, but they used to have some of the most beautiful quilts you could ever lay your eyes on. And it's been a minute since I seen them up there. And then when I used to go over to the NCO Wife Bazaar, they would have a lot of those handmade, handcrafted things. I got a lot of different stuff that I may show you guys later on if I hadn't piped it up and just got rid of it, that I used to get from the Claybank Jamboree, because we got to support our military. This is the country we live in, and our military makes servicemen make great sacrifice and stuff like that for others to keep us safe in this country, and I don't think you should even have a choice but to support them. So guys, let me go on off, and I'll be back when these peanuts and stuff get finished. I'll be right back, guys. Okay guys, the peanuts have been on almost 2 hours. You see how much water, how the water level done cooked down in them. Now I have gotten one of the peanuts out and tested for the doneness of it, and I anticipate it may have got another hour and a half or better. But I'm gonna add some more of the kosher salt, and this here was about 1/4 of a teaspoon. And I got some water. It's just hot water. 1/4 of a cup. Yeah, 1/4 of a cup. Sorry, thank you. And then I got some tap water, and I'm gonna add it back in there. Remember how full it was first time. Now I anticipate by the time this water cooked down in it, these peanuts will probably be ready. So okay guys, I just want to show you the halfway point and how I had them boiling. And I'm going to cover them back up, and I'll see you when they finish, guys. Okay guys, the peanuts is finished cooking. I've been letting them, they've been done. I've cut the burn off maybe about 1.5 hours ago. And if you look over in the pot, and if you remember when I started out, they was all raised up to the top. You couldn't even push them down. But see, now that I let them soak to get that seasoning in there for 1.5 hours, and you see how they all have kind of went to the bottom. They are ready, and they are good. So what I'm going to do now, guys, go pull them up, get me a thumbnail, and show you guys, open one of them up and show you guys what it looked in the end of my video. Be right back, guys. Okay guys, this is the finished product of the raw green boiled peanut, an old southern classic special. Been around for years. So much I could tell you about the green, the peanuts picking and all that experience, but I'm not. Okay, I showed you just what it would take if you boil these peanuts. Now, I've known people to say they boil green peanuts that was dried out. I have never really did those like that because we're fortunate enough to have them like this down in the air in our area. Okay, there always be some juice on the inside of them, and I just want to show you guys what they look like on the inside.
Hold it up.
Okay, let me get some. And you see how easy it is to come out the shell. Let me peel another one for. And you remember these things hot now. I can't let all this hot juice run on me. Is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna take it mash them, guys, so I show you, let you see how tender they are. You know, when I first opened one up, I was showing you at that point they was hard. And this is the way you need to have your peanut, guys, because you can overcook them. And then that soaking them, like I showed you in one of the clips you'll see in the video, I showed you that I soaked them. That's letting the seasoning get into them, and that makes them. Now that's what really make them, the salt level and all that. You see how tender they are, guys? These are some delicious peanuts. Can they see them?
Mm-hmm.
So, guys, that's all I can tell you about the green boiled peanuts. Only thing I can tell you to do is get you some, try them, and then you will know. They are absolutely delicious if you like peanuts. Pork peanuts is good too, but I prefer them green. So let me go ahead on and end this video. I'm not going to even go through all that stuff about give me the thumbs up. I think I said that enough to all my old ones and the new ones. Give me a thumbs up. Leave me a comment. Have you ever had green boiled peanuts? Do they have them up in your area, whatever neck of the wood that you're in? And share out my video if you would like. And make sure you subscribe to my channel if you already haven't. Hit that notification bell to be notified when I have uploaded a video. And just remember what May always told you guys. Think positive, use your common sense, and May love you guys. And bye.
Bye, you guys.